Well, well, well. What is it we have here today on Vox Versa? It looks like we're going to be discussing the Don Imus apology. And for those of you who are unaware, Don said some off the cuff remarks on his radio broadcast one day on WABC. And he was forced to publicly come out and apologize. And although this is a canned speech and this was something written, so this is going to be a little bit more on the pareidolia side of reverse speech than actual subconscious expression, natural subconscious expression. Remember, because it was written, because it was considered, it's not necessarily 100% a true representation of a reverse speech incident. But that being said, it's being included here because, it was one of my earliest experiences with reverse speech after having heard my own and realized that, oh, wow, there's something going on here. I wanted to see if there were other examples of it I could find in the wild. And this was one that I had come across. So let's listen to Don giving his formal apology. Pay attention to both his words and his body language, which is also kind of telling here.
I'll take a moment to apologize for an insensitive and ill-conceived remark we made the other morning referring to the Rutgers women's basketball team. It was completely inappropriate, and we can understand why people were offended. Our characterization was thoughtless and stupid, and we're sorry. Almost 6 minutes after the hour.
Bing bang, there it is. That was the apology that went out over the airwaves. Now, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to flip the script and reveal the reel and play the entire clip in reverse so you can get an overall opinion. And then we're going to parse it out into smaller bits. We're going to chunk it, okay?
Ja, das weißt du nicht, jetzt Sommer, ja, schon. Das is so awesome. Das ist the nephew. Ich bin meistens not given there for when I get ill, but so it's all exception. I'm over here with there's no from below damn ground, but we isn't exploiting that. It's nice now. Or it's the last, but there's no more, but guess not.
Wow. Now, I hope that you picked up a lot of stuff in there because there's a lot of good juicy tidbits, and we're gonna take a look back now and chunk it.
Ja, das weißt du nicht, jetzt Sommer, ja, schon.
So the first thing we come across is I sure would. Not necessarily related to the apology, it seems. I don't see how that reflects on the words in any capacity. It might be connected. It might be the last thing. I sure would is a response thing, or a reply thing rather, to a response, or to something somebody said to you. So it might be related to the previous thought in the clip that precedes this. But either way, we definitely heard that. Let's go on.
So awesome. The nephew.
She is so awesome, a great girl, a natural. Okay? That's what I've heard in that little passage. She is a great girl, a natural.
Let's get some I'll show it. So awesome. The nephew.
Real nice. And I give the appropriate, and he's nodding his head. So it seems like if you heard this in the forward without the gibberish in between, you would think he's making sense here.
So it's all exception.
Ooh, that kind of jumps out at you. That's Don being Don right there. That, I think, was something, that was That was something real. You heard? Stupid. Wow. So, that's going to get me to the next thought here, which is that Don is apologizing, but there's an aspect of him that can't believe he's doing it. But let's continue.
But
they damn near found a reason to quit. Fascinating. Those are the words that I break out from that particular segment. And together, it's like, it doesn't make sense, but it seems like there's two things going on here. And it's that he's he's in one way, he's saying, that he's got to do it. I give him the appropriate nod. But they damn near found a reason. They damn near found a reason to get me to quit. Fascinating. Doesn't that sound like something? That would make sense. But they damn near found a reason for me to quit. Fascinating. That sounds like something somebody would say. And it definitely sounds like something that ties in with the whole theme here as we go forward. Now, that finishes out with some jib. And then what we're going to do is we're going to listen to it sped up so that you can hear. You're hearing the same thing, whether it's played at normal speed or whether it's sped up. I could have slowed it down too, but slowing it down didn't reveal anything else. Speeding it up actually came across a little bit clearer, so that's why I chose it as part of this presentation here. Wow. So that's that is an interesting thing that I'm picking up going on over here. Like I'm saying, it seems like, from my standpoint, I'm getting very much the whole attitude of, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. This was something I did in jest. I'm a comic on the radio. I did not mean to offend. However, the media spectacle that this has become is something that he feels is like, a little excessive. Now, let's go back in time before the apology and see what got him into hot water in the first place. After that little clip, you're going to see his response to his apology, which is interesting as well. So, and we'll go through that, but let's get to this first. Here we go. What got Don into hot water and brought us to this day together here at Vox Versa.
Girls from Rutgers, man, they got tattoos and
some hardcore hoes.
That's some nappy-headed hoes there, I'm going to tell you that now. Man, that's some... Ooh. And the girls from Tennessee, they all look cute, so... Like, kind of like a... I don't know.
Spike Lee thing.
Yeah.
The Jingaboos versus the Wannabes.
Yeah,
that movie that he had.
Yeah, it was a tough...
That hurts.
Do the right thing.
I didn't realize it was Sid Rosenberg that was actually doing the
On Friday, I apologized for some remarks that I made and others made, but particularly ones that I made on this program to the women's basketball team at Rutgers University. And it was a straightforward apology that Charles and I wrote, and I didn't I didn't think it was necessary to offer any excuse. No, I don't think there is now. I didn't think there was any need for me to put into any sort of context what happens on this program, because I unwisely just assumed that everybody knows, and obviously they don't. And I didn't think it was important to talk about what I do with my life, what my wife does with her life, and who I am, because I thought it was important that I apologize to these young women and to that coach and to their parents and to you for.
So you see, everything that he's saying there kind of corroborates what we have said previously and what he himself said, both forward and backwards. And forward, he basically expresses the desire to sincerely apologize. Again, a scripted apology, but an apology nonetheless. This is, he's a public figure. He was being asked to step to the podium. So when you step to the podium, you do so with the paper in hand, right? Okay. But the fact that in the reverse and with the body language, you get the sense that what we discussed in his reverse, he actually broaches a bit in a way in the reply to his apology. It's all fascinating. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching this along with me here. And stay tuned by subscribing, liking this, and watching where it all leads.